We should be live now. Let's see if chat says anything.
We can't even trust chat anymore.
True.
That's the worst part.
Wait, why can't we trust chat? What's wrong with chat?
What is it? The last time we were in chat, they were being like, "I can't hear chat on my Windows Vista laptop."
I can't hear chat. All right, fair.
All right, I think it's coming through.
Is it working properly? RWBY spoilers, ooh. Maybe, I don't know. If chat's good enough, maybe we'll reveal some cards from RWBY. You gotta behave yourself, chat.
Some of those good RWBY cards.
Hell yeah. What is happening here?
So Hanson's uncle actually works over at Bushiroad, and he provided us some good cards to reveal.
Dad worked for Nintendo.
His dad works for Nintendo. I like it. I thought it was PlayStation. I thought he worked for PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Haru is demanding an invite.
What? Who's that demanding an invite?
Haru in the chat is demanding an invite.
Fixed it. Good shit. Invite to what? Dude, you're invited, dude.
An invite to the cast.
Oh, you just open the door, dude. Get in.
That's really BM.
Dude, I don't know what happened, man. We sent out invitations to everyone. Maybe yours got lost in the mail.
Holy shit, kid. Let's calm down.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
We're out for blood today.
You're out of control, dude.
Alright.
Remember when you told Chad that they had to behave?
Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't
probably
have to
take some.
behave. Fuck that shit, dude. Dude, this is our show. If we want to be bullies, we can be bullies.
Listen, man, I'll have you know, I'm not a bully.
All right.
Despite what people identify.
That's not what
That's not what the tournament organizers over at Heart of the Cards think. I understand.
Oh, true. You're the only person I ever known that's got a warning for being a bully at an event.
Come on, Nico.
Oh my god. We're waiting on what, Dan?
I'm here.
Dan is here.
Yeah, they're here.
Oh, are they? Wait, they're both here?
Yeah,
they're both here. I guess they're just.
They aren't in the way maybe because
they're not getting on camera or whatever.
Wow, they can't see our beautiful face reactions and stuff. Hold on a second. I'm fixing chat so chat can be on stream with us.
If I leave my camera off, you can't see me sleeping.
That tired, huh?
How late did you stay up last night, Dan?
That's the issue. I didn't.
Oh.
I slept at like 12:31. Woke up at like 9:10.
All right. How do I get on cams? I
okay. Go to our show notes.
Okay.
Click that link.
All right.
Yeah, we've been trying to get Kit to get us webcams, but you know.
Listen, man. Even UA's not paying first players webcams.
He is. He bought Kevin his mic and a webcam.
What a guy!
Listen, dude. If he did, I wouldn't have to deal with Wibbs's like 20 pre-2010 webcam every time we try to play online.
Hanson?
All right.
Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta edit this shit now. Where is this? Do I have to make it bigger? Will that fix it? Probably not.
Oh, no, I got.
Oh, I made it worse. Holy shit!
What the fuck? What's Viet?
How the hell do I do this? Screen capture, smart selection. Let's go.
Oh no! Now we're gone.
Yeah.
There we go. That's good enough.
should I do this? I don't know how to make things look pretty. It's a lot of work.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, maybe this is too small. Maybe chat should be up here. Alright. Oh wait. Now no one can see chat. We need chat up. Alright, chat can be in the center with us. Oh look, Nico, we could have chat on your wall in the background because your wall's so clean.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
It's you and chat, dude. Oh man.
That is a very plain wall.
Very clean.
Where all your medals and all your yeah, from all your Weiss tournaments.
Dude, that's so fucked, man. What the fuck?
What?
Why would you say that?
You can hang a playmat as an emblem.
Let's see.
Classic Burn 1 quality. Yeah. We're called Burn 1 because we only have one ping 1 megabyte.
Yep.
All right, we good to go?
Let's get it.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna leave chat here with Nico. Chat and Nico can hang out together.
You know.
Oh man. All right. I guess we're good to go. Everyone's here, right? Dean's not making it. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Nico.
Nico literally left, and it ruins the entire cam setup. Holy shit!
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what did I do?
You
You left
shut your
RWBY.
you shut
Oh
your
my
cam.
god, you're right. I have to leave that. Hold on. I'm getting back in there.
Oh no! Now I gotta move chat. All right, there we go. Good shit.
All right.
All right, what are we doing again? I already forgot what we've been doing on this.
Carmen was taking the lead on this
Oh.
one.
JP tier list.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
first thing. Well,
Yeah.
oh,
I haven't wrote up the bucket thing yet. I need to do
wow,
that.
what the fuck you promised, dude? You promised.
Yeah, I know. I said I'd working on it. I said I was working.
It's alright. I promise a lot of things and never deliver as well, so I forgive you.
Understandable.
Oh man. Well, I guess before we jump into the JP tier list and stuff, how you guys been doing? I know we've been talking like on and off, but you guys have locals this weekend. I know Nico and I did. What about you guys?
I had locals.
What is that? I haven't had that in like 2
We
years.
had a big EN tournament where we had people from Dallas and Austin come down.
What'd you end up playing?
I was playing Konosuba. I got to my top 4 game, right? And then I got absolutely destroyed by my deck.
Oh, you buy your deck, not even
Yeah.
by your opponent.
Yeah, this really cool
Yeah.
game, right? I attacked 6 times in 4 turns.
Ooh, I've had those
Yeah.
games before. Those are really good.
They're really, really cool games.
Oh man, you should have seen my game in New Jersey when I played Jason. Never fielded 3 characters till the last turn of the game. It was great.
Yeah,
The-
the only turn I fielded 3 characters was my final turn.
I think the only
There you
the
go.
only reason
I didn't even get to level 3.
I don't really count when you say that, right? Because you're just like, guys, woe is me. I wasn't able to field characters, but then you ignore the fact and where it's like, guys, I only run 12 level zeros.
listen. That's not my fault, dude.
I
it's
was
never
on
failed me.
out 18 zeros and like 4, 6, 8 ones. I had like 25 playables in half my deck,
I've had
and
that.
I did.
Just the low roll.
I only drew 6 of them.
Very powerful.
I drew more climaxes than playables.
Well, climaxes are playable, right? You just slam them in the.
I did.
climax.
I slammed the climax every turn. I went 1 climax, 1 climax, 2 climax, 2 climax.
Damn.
It was a
Oh, Nico won
Actual
this
tragedy.
weekend, right?
Yeah. He's a believer now.
Hanson convinced me. Yeah, Hanson convinced
Hanson
me.
black pilled him, and I bugged the shit out of him.
Two-soul gay, day I became a god is the way.
It is.
Oh,
Man.
Two-soul is the play.
I haven't sleeved it up yet.
You gotta try it, Carmen. It's
Okay,
legit.
I
Play
will.
it, you will be a
Every moment I've
Okay.
played against that deck, it's always a moment of like, is this where I die? Is this where I die? I'm out 6. Oh my god, I canceled twice. Fucking praise Weiss Jesus.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot one of the turns, right? I swung twice. I refreshed 4. And then I refresh point of climax, then I triggered another climax.
There
So,
you go.
so I went from 4 to 2 in like 30. It was a really cool game.
It's wrong.
Sounds sick.
Yeah.
All right, chat's on the stream. So, chat, how's your locals going this week? I see Travis here says nope on locals. Washington. I see
Yeah.
Washington State.
Scorpion 56 played in a tournament last night. He refreshed 2 times and had all 8 climaxes get put into the bottom of the deck both times. So that's pretty cool.
That is
Yeah.
Look, Kevin, if you want a helicopter, I can give you one. But I don't know if it's the helicopter you're expecting.
What the hell is
Jeez.
Hmm?
What the hell is
Jeez.
helicopter? Is
It's
that
the
a-
new Hololive English VTuber,
Goodbye, Carmen. Carmen's now dead.
done by the Fate Extella artist.
All right, maybe doing this is incorrect. Well, let's see. If I just do this, does this fix everything? I said,
Crony
oh my God,
Copter.
this made it worse.
It's back. There we go. I fixed it. It was on my
All
end.
right, I'm gonna fix this crap now for reals.
You don't have
It's too
to.
late.
It's
I'm
good.
gonna fix it.
Oh my god, Kid is destroying the setup again.
Listen, these people keep disappearing and rejoining. It's not my fault.
Shiny Colors is lit.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
What the fuck just happened?
Well, speaking of that, we should, after Kit fixes the thing, we should probably get into our first
Okay,
topic.
I maybe actually did break something. What happened? Oh, never mind. I see what happened. All right.
There we go.
How do I fix this? Dude, all our heads are too big. Chat can't fit somewhere. Chat, where are you? Delete that. That. Delete that.
That's good enough.
Yeah. There we go. There. Our good boys chat there. All right.
All right, let's bring up the tier list.
All right.
The G tier list that recently got
Yeah.
posted.
It's kind of funny. Like literally right before these got posted, I was like, guys, it's that time of year again. We got to make a JP tier list to start some drama, and then these tier lists drop. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, they were posted on Twitter.
Oh, let me get these up. I'm just going to show the tweets themselves. Add source. Screen capture smart station. All right. There you go. This is the first one. It's done by Flame Insanity or whatever. They're like a YouTube Weiss group. I don't know if they consider themselves like super pro or anything, but this is like this is oh crap, click that. I made it really big. This is the tier list they've came up with. Yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts? I think for the most part, we kind of talked about this when they first released. Kind of generally, most of the placements we're okay with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems about right.
Main
Yeah.
issues were with like tier 3 and lower, but that's understandable.
Yeah. I know they have the, what is it, Bang Dream, Gochi, and Mishoko up there is like not enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like those are titles you're slowly seeing a lot of in their meta right now. But I mean, with time, that could change because a lot of that might be flavor of the week, right?
I think there are some things in tier 2 that might be a bit too high. I don't know if Shiny Colors is really that good. I don't have a lot of experience. Yeah.
Maybe just shiny colors. It's like probably a bit weaker than everything else in that same tier.
What is
Yeah,
what does Ilya do? I don't
I
even
feel
know
like
what Ilya
I
does.
feel like Nijigasaki might be like tier 1. I don't know.
Yeah, and Nijigasaki in contention for tier 1.
Yeah. What about Day I Became a God? Also, I think that deck is like literally insane.
I
Sometimes.
think Two Soul could be tier 1.
Yeah.
Two-Soul can potentially be tier 1.
Only when the two soul sticks.
Yeah.
If two.
It's still
only
very
when
much
it
like
hit.
it's still very much like a coin flip.
Yeah. If you get like one or two, or like you're level 1 turn. If you get 2 attacks to stick, I feel like you've won the game.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You have no idea how. I think I won like 2 or 3 games yesterday. Like when I was like at 2-0. It's amazing what happens when you slam down the 2-soul. When you see your opponent like mulligan 2 climaxes at the start of a game, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good game.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what is it? We got Slime, Kaguya, Symphogear tier 1.
Yeah.
Symphogear all the way from the dredge.
Dude, yeah.
Dredge, all the way up to the top.
Nico and I believers forever, and we were punished with the best characters making the deck. Kirika Shirabe,
Yeah.
damn it. All right. But yeah, I think no one really contests that Simple Gear is a pretty bonkers deck. Like, I can't imagine this deck being untouched when the ban list comes around, honestly.
Yeah, it's like pretty released, pretty close to when they'll ban, but
They're delaying the ban list to October, so it's like more likely now.
Oh, okay.
okay, yeah.
I
I did not hear about
Simple
that.
Gear is probably getting hit
Yeah.
unless they start printing like more bonker stuff in the next couple sets they're releasing.
Yeah,
Mm.
like Simple Gear has this weird power like spike at level 2 that's like insane. Not only do they get a triple early play for like no stock and little resources, they also get to like start doing like multiple finisher turns, and it's like pretty easily to triple early play and then like lose your board, then triple early play, or even just like triple like level 3 play at level 3, and usually your opponent's dead, right? Because like on that refresh they're semi compressed. You just mocha them 3 times, and then your finishing turn you like triple burn 2 basically.
Yeah.
Which line variant? All three are really strong. 8 standby, 8 choice, as well as Pan Store. A lot of people have been kind of like sleeping on Pan Store since the other two are like shiny new decks.
Yeah.
But Pan Store with the new stuff is actually still really good.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I've seen
really consistent.
I've seen like Japan slowly be playing that more often again, like Pants Store variant.
Yeah.
Which
It's really good. Healing a lot is really good.
Yep, having a lot of memory.
I
And then
mean,
you're able to play the
healing
plasma
aside,
in that deck, so like
that deck is the one deck I was like, I have triple combo every single game if I want to.
Yeah.
And more recently, like I agree, Mushoku does the same thing. Like I have triple combo every game if I want to.
yeah.
Nijigasaki tier 2 though. That's
I think a lot of
interesting.
the decks are like that though, because like Day Became a God is the same way with like all your events and stuff. You'll usually triple combo every single game.
I mean, when you start hitting the tier 1 and tier 2 stuff, it just every deck is very consistent. So like
I don't think the distance is very far this time
between tier 1 and
this
tier
tier 1 and
2.
tier
Yeah.
2.
Tier 3 is kind
Barring shiny colors, and maybe even Prilia are a little bit of a stretch. I don't know which Prilia deck they're referencing here. I know they pop between like 8 standby and 8 pants, but
I've been
probably 8
I've
pants.
been seeing a lot of was it like 8 standby, I think maybe recently, but like I haven't really been following like
I could
the
see
area
that.
plays at all, because it's a deck I don't own and I don't even see it at locals, so I never really think about it.
Maybe I should play it
This-
more.
Is this tweet referencing their local meta?
No, this is
Because it would
no.
explain-
This
okay.
is just like in general what they believe.
I was like, it would explain
It's
why you
weird,
have
yeah.
a couple of like weird choices on here, like fake Grand Order and
Mhm.
OG Love Live.
Well, there's always
the tier 3s are kind of wacky.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
OG Love Live like will go up if there's less stocks up in the meta, right?
Yeah, true.
I
Like
mean,
because
these-
OG Love Live is actually a really good deck. It's just extremely susceptible to stock swap.
like, but the fact that they put Honoka up there like makes me think that they don't think like Bard book is the play.
Look. Maybe they just like Honoka.
Well,
I don't know.
it might be a thing too. Like the reason this is even in contention up here is because like maybe in Japan there's a guy who plays this specific deck a lot and shows up to all the major events with this specific
There
deck,
is.
right? So like that's why it's even in there and like in a consideration of how good this deck is. That would be my assumption. Yeah. So I don't think there's too many issues with this list. Like we said, there's like probably a couple we might like push up or like are at least in contention for tier 1 as well.
Lily too low. Move up Assault Lily. My favorite set.
All of
You
these
think
are
Assault
tier
Lily
2.
tier 1?
No, it's not that good. But
Okay. I was like, Assault
I'm-
Lily tier 2 right now.
I'm very biased with that deck. I think that deck when other people are playing for a board is really strong, but not everybody is. As we can see, Slime is in here, DeCapo's still in here, DBG is still in here. Decks like DBG and crap that like don't care and just vomit stuff all game kind of make that deck strategy kind of nil. No matter what kind of build you're playing. So sorry, I just had to talk about Assault Lily. I love Assault Lily.
Yeah. Then we have one more tier list on here. Do you guys need a link to this one?
Yeah,
It's
you
done.
can.
Yeah, I haven't
This
seen
is
it.
done
I
by
want
Mokusei channel, which is another YouTube channel in Japan for Weiss. Dang, this is here. Oh wait, where is my Discord? All right.
Oh, okay. I did see this one. Yeah.
If you need it, it's in show notes. This is basically was their take on the tier list currently. I think I kind of like follow this for the most part. I'm not super sure about like their C because like all these decks down here except for Prism Connect, I play.
Yeah, once again, shiny color showing up at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw DBG in S tier.
But,
But the problem is, like, I feel like I'm gonna give the excuse of like I don't want to have this deck be an S tier because I don't want to banned. I just actually don't think it's like super duper S tier material.
I don't know. Doesn't it have like really good matchups all around? Like period. Because like you play against. Shut up. All right, you're right. Sorry. Garbage set. Moving on.
Yeah.
I mean, the Debican God has like a relatively weak like level 2 game plan.
Yeah.
You're probably still just like looping your level 1 combo, but like if your opponent like already refreshed and like you're forced to crash boards, and like it can have a hard time.
For sure.
If your opponent doesn't have sides and stuff set up for you.
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, your opponent always has sides set up for you if you're playing
two
2-soul.
I
So
mean, like,
if they have the 2/2 out, like if they have 2/2s out, you just side their 2/2s for 1.
Yeah, but if they have like if you're playing against, let's say, Simple Gear and they have like a triple early play board.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can't.
that can feel really bad.
You look at them, you slam the 2-soul, and you swing for 9, and they take it. That's what your game plan is. Yeah.
Hopefully, right? That's what you're trying to do.
And so this, like the one thing pointed out on this tier list is different is that they actually rated Mushoku already, and they have it in A. I don't know if this is like ordered from left to right, like best to worst in that tier.
I doubt it.
I don't think so, but yeah, Mushoku's a solid set all around. I think no one's gonna contest that. It's probably like a tier 2 set, like in the A tier area right now. I don't know if anyone's gonna like crack something crazy with the set. I think for the most part, it's mostly been explored.
Probably not.
I mean, so like both choice pants and even like choice bar are just like really solid but really boring decks.
Choice pants, choice bar, 8 standby. They're all very
variations of standby, like 6,
so like
whatever. Yeah,
all the decks are very straightforward.
Yeah, they don't do anything that like
they don't have any of the bullshit that like the real top tiers.
It's extremely consistent. So
They
like
just have the event. Their bullshit is the consistency of the blue event.
Yeah.
Which lets them just do whatever they want every single game. And like, if they do it in a way where they're over refresh, it's like removing 3 cards from their next deck for free, which can be really, really strong. It gives them like an elongated level 2 most games if they get off like a normal game. But yeah, deck's really consistent. Always threatens tap counter. Usually wins board on its turn, even against standby. So,
what do you guys feel about?
What level 1 combo are you guys on for Lily now? Are you still on bar?
I still play bar. But the book is also good. I see them about the same. For a while, Book Door was just one guy attending multiple different events a lot with the same list. And it had like a little bit of an inflated representation, but then more people started playing it, and it started being more than just that guy. Both decks are good. They hate on standby in different ways. Book Door plays more into like playing the double UU nut board every game, whereas the bar deck is like making sure your opponent's standby decks like never stick. So it depends on your field, right? If things are a bit more varied, maybe Book Door will be better for you. But I don't know. Assault Lily's a deck where when I expect to see standby, I pull out bar door and just go to town, and everybody in the room hates me.
Sounds about right. What do you guys feel about like putting slime in tier 2 here or in A tier? You think that's incorrect or?
Either way, right? Like, it's hard to pin down those like hyper consistent kind of decks, right? Like where they stand, because like they always do it, but whether or not you consider how strong that is like, I guess depending on what you expect to see.
And then really quick, I guess before we jump off of this, have any of you played the New Bang Dream stuff? Because they have it up here in B tier. I have no idea what it does.
I have.
I think
Yeah,
Dan
yeah.
and Hansen have.
Please tell me your experience. How is it?
Oh, I think the decks are the level 0 lineups has become one of the top heroes. You have your Ricky that bounces to hand if you cancel with it. You have Clean Cut. You have Climax Swap. Well, you already have Coco Drop Search. And then your level 1 combo. Cheery too. The new Brainstorm that you ditch to spawn a character from Waiting Room. Right. So you have a lot of like ways to conserve resources or convert hand to stock or whatever, vice versa. It's really consistent. The True 2 early play package is cracked. You get a 13k early play healer that has Twin Drive and Hexproof. And then your top end is the you have the choice top end, which is like similar to Rimuru, where it's on cancel, you spawn another copy.
It's a gate top end.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like it doesn't burnish much of attacks, and it's pretty lethal regardless.
Yeah.
And then the door stuff is also insane. You have a cheap Cocochino that you can play with Fumio.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'd be leaning towards A tier for it, but
Yeah, I guess they didn't rate it.
Yeah, plus those decks only get better when it comes to English.
Yeah.
Like in like a few months.
Yeah. English will be pretty wild for that.
Yeah, because like all the like JP exclusive PRs like all got reprinted in this set kind of. Like most of it at least, and then you can actually play both like stock swap, the good stock swap and Fumios in the same deck.
All right, sounds good. I guess before we jump into our last little fun topic, Grisaia came out this week, right? How are you guys liking that? I still haven't read it. I was just gonna wait till other people figure it out, then I was gonna buy a playset and go from there.
All right. Set's cracked. Grisaia is gonna be tier 1.
Like there's several good builds, like viable builds.
I think each of the decks are also tier 1, similar to how good Slime had so many good decks.
What do you think makes it so cracked?
Yeah, the stuff looks insane.
Is it just like have multiple like cards that are just actually insane, or like is that new link effect really broken?
Okay, so it's both. The link effect looks really strong. It lets you play 6 standby, 2 door, or like 2x, right? To whatever. And it'll still be like 8 standby. You get as many you get more triggers than regular 8 standby deck. Because every time you trigger a climax, right? You can pay 1 and then remove that climax, and then stack another climax on top of your deck. It's pay 1, ditch 1, sorry. So like every time you trigger a standby, you can trigger a second one or no. Or if you trigger a door, you can trigger a standby along with the door. It's really sick.
I need to see this in action for sure then, right?
Yeah. And then your old build, you get like new like consistency tools to like make it like as scary as like pre-ban.
Scarier than pre-ban because that 1-0 UG is so good for the deck.
You give not only do you have those 4,500 power 2-soul bombs, but now they also have hand on core.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other stuff has hand on core.
How did they get hand on core? What is this 1-0 UG?
There's a 1-0 UG back row that gives all your Kazakis, UGs, and one other character, Kasuko, hand on core. And you can also tap it to choose any of those characters to let them side profitably, side without soul penalty. So you can do wonky stuff like side with JCs at level 2. Like you have like these JCs online all game. It sounds really, really annoying. I know people are leaning on feeding right now, just like in initial smoke testing from what I've been seeing and people playing.
That's for the choice list mainly.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what exactly people are doing. I guess feeding technically is more memory generation and selection more quickly. So people might want to go for feeding, and it has that really good bonder and everything. So we'll see how it shakes out. But the old deck, like Door Pants, is also looking like it's gonna come back in almost exactly the same fashion, but better.
And we didn't even talk about the choice top end.
Oh yeah, the choice top end's also really good. Burn one, Musashi.
Oh, that one you played against me?
That sounds
Memory Big Dream did not get anything new.
Sick. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that 2-1 free fresh that's also a bodyguard was like, I was like, what is happening here? When you played that against me, I was like,
Okay.
alright.
Yeah.
I'm pretty low on that card.
I mean, when it goes off, you feel really good. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, when it goes
like
off, you feel
that
really good,
Dan
but
doesn't.
when it doesn't do anything, you wasted 4 deck slots.
I think people either love it or hate it. They're either totally willing to put in those 4 deck slots for that card, or they're very hesitant.
You can probably get away with
one or
it,
the other.
maybe, if you were being really greedy. But yeah, I
Maybe.
understand.
Possibly, yeah.
Yep.
It's definitely like a slot concession.
Yeah. Well, I guess like next week we'll look into Grisaia more because most of us will be kind of playing it a little bit. I might play it on like the simulator or something until I decide on what I'm going to build with it. Then we can kind of discuss it more once it gets a little bit more figured out. Yeah, but before we get into our very fun topic, anyone have anything else they want to dump on us and discuss before we jump over to the last little portion of this short cast today? All right, I'm going to take the silence as nothing to be said. All right. So we are so lucky that we have a friend of a friend whose father works for Nintendo. Oh, sorry.
No, Bushiroad.
Well, no,
not
he works for
Nintendo.
Nintendo, and then his father's friend has an uncle that works at Bushiroad. Yeah.
Okay.
We got some early RWBY spoilers. Where do I start this off?
Quote unquote spoilers.
Guaranteed 100%,
The yellow one,
real
right?
at all times. Which one? The level 0?
Yeah.
All right, let me
Yeah.
screen. This is the first spoiled card, level 0. It's fucking cracked, as the kids like to say. There you go.
Why did we?
I
all
don't know.
start
Someone
saying
said cracked, and now it's in our vocabulary.
And did it.
Oh my god.
Just like poggers.
Those are the good aviators.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll read this. This has an act ability. You tap this. Choose one of your other Huntress characters, and that character gets 1,000 power until end of turn. It looks like Huntress is going to be a common trait in this set. And it has this new sick ability. I just see Carmen there like face palming the entire time. When your character
my God.
check reveals a climax, if that trigger icon is a shot, you may pay the cost. If you do, wait, why do you may pay cost if you do choose one of your other Huntress characters and that character gains 1,000 power for the following ability until end of turn? Pay one when this character's battle opponent becomes reversed. You may pay cost if you do search your deck for to one character, reveal it to your opponent and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. All right, there's some word misplay here.
Yeah, I think somebody. Bushiroad's gonna need to fix this stat.
Well,
It's-
it's like
Not
the usual
neutral
Yeah.
unless they
Someone was writing the card effect. I don't know who. And then when the card effect was being reworked, when it was being discussed with the other people who were helping them write the card effect, the card effect changed slightly. So
maybe just a little bit.
yeah,
So we got a pretty
I know.
sick shot support.
shot support for Yang. There's some sort of flavor there. I don't know. I don't know anything about RWBY.
We're seeing these cards for the first time right now.
Oh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think our resident RWBY expert is actually Dean.
Yeah, where is
Dean
he?
said he
Yeah.
watched all of RWBY.
Dean, there was some guidance provided by Dean here. Very, very well. Dean had the idea for the next
This is level
card,
1?
So
All right.
yeah, the level
What
1.
do you mean, Dean? You mean
Level 1,
Bushiroad,
you gotta put-
totally.
Yeah,
All right,
Bushiroad.
here you go, boys. Someone read this. I don't want to read this.
Okay. When damage either player receives is not canceled, this card gets 2,500 power until end of turn. Climax combo. If Counterpunch, which is a shot, is in your climax zone, if this character is in your center stage and there's no character facing this card, you may choose one character on your opponent's backstage, and this card frontal attacks that character as the defending character instead. And it also has Shimikaze.
Seems playable.
Just a little bit.
Double R slot for some reason, though.
Your opponent can't even put down back rows at level 0 and go to level 1 and get their back row nuked by Yang. And this is on shot. The climax is there
I can
somewhere.
reveal the climax. Luckily, they got the art out here. There's the climax art, boys. It's so beautiful.
Climax art.
It's a CR, man. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good combo. You got CR shots. Yeah, we'll
Jesus.
probably see lots of shots in this set.
Alright.
I'm
Oh,
expecting
definitely. Look at
in
this level
yellow.
3. It looks like it has synergy with shot. Alright.
Oh yeah, level 3 is
I'll
looking
read this.
strong. Oh wait, well I gotta wait for it to come up on the stream
Oh,
because I'm
you-
behind. Or I guess I can.
You're right.
Okay, alright, here we go. When this card attacks, you may choose one yellow card in your waiting room, put it on top of your deck, which is like the Kokoro from Bang Dream. And then when it's played on the stage from your hand, it gets the following ability to enter turn. When your character's trigger check reveals a climax of that trigger icon as a shot, this card gets +1 soul on the following ability until end of turn. When damage dealt by this card is cancelled, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. So this is not up to once per turn. So if you attack with this card last and you trigger multiple shots in the other lanes, this card is going to be swinging super big, and then you'll get the cancel burn not only from the shot that you put on top of your deck, but also all the cancel burns from this card.
Yeah.
So it's like a off finisher where you burn your opponent a billion
put 3
times.
shots on top of your deck. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, dude, it's an off finisher.
Yeah, off finisher. Off finisher, costless, burn 1 3 times. Yeah.
Dude,
Design
yeah.
these cards, dude.
I really like that there was they use fan art for these instead of the real art, because the real art sucks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
alright, what was it?
Yeah.
We gotta move on to
What
red.
do I reveal
Got-
first? Oh, this little
Alright.
0? Here we go.
Level
This
0.
looks a little balanced.
Yeah, this one's probably one of the more boring ones.
And it's a double R? Jesus.
Yeah.
So if the character facing this card is a cost 0 lore, this card gets 2,000 power. So it's a 4K basically for playing the game. And then, oh, it's a chaser too as well. Seems pretty solid.
This card seems
It loses
boring,
to,
dude.
On reverse
Yeah.
effects or whatever. So, card sucks. Ruby Rose. All right.
Yeah.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah. It is an English exclusive. We gotta stay in our lane here.
That's a
All
little
right. This level 1 though looks pretty spicy, and it's only a rare. If someone want to take care of that, May Hansen.
There you
Yeah,
go.
sure. I'll just wait for the card to show up on stream. Oh, so this is a 1/2 soul with a soul trigger. If the character facing this card cost is lower than this card's cost, this card cannot become reversed. And second, when this card becomes reversed, choose up to 200 characters in your waiting room and put them into your stock in any order. Well, it's
That's
like,
super
Yeah.
good standby target.
yeah.
Did we get a standby
So
kit?
maybe
Is there a
is this a
standby in
standby?
there?
Nope, this is a gate.
Or I think the other one's a standby.
This is so bad.
Uh,
Oh god. The CGI face.
Yeah, the
Card-
CGI
card
face,
seems
dude.
playable. Worst case scenario is you had to play it from hand and then you can refund the stock later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh, and then I guess there was a level 3 that went with that climax. Here we go.
Yeah, there's a level 3 with the door, I think. You know, speaking of Dea became a god, you know, you want to read this one for us, Nico?
Sure. Looks like this will be the day Ruby. I don't know what that's supposed to reference. It looks like it's a healer. Climax combo with experience. You put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When this attacks, if the gate climax is in your climax area, look at up to the top 2 cards deck. Choose up to 2 cards from among them that have a combined level equal or lower to X, and put the rest into your opponent's waiting room. X is equal to your current experience, and climaxes are regarded as level 3 for this effect.
well, this card never says what you do with the 2 cards you choose.
Yeah, I actually forgot that. I got a clock.
Oh, Busher's gonna have to hotfix that one in the next patch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yep. Classic Bushiroad card building. Oh, looks like we have a couple more in the last. Looks like the last color blue, because I don't think they're gonna have green in this set. At least not yet. No revealed for green. Oh shit! Moving that by mistake. All right, here we go. Oh, this seems like a sick brainstorm. Yeah, so the first effect is when your other character is frontal attacked and you have 8 or more climaxes in your waiting room, you may pay the cost, which is pay 2. If you do, return all cards in your waiting room to your deck and shuffle your deck. Oh, so if you're out all your climax and they all happen to be in the waiting room, then you get a pay 2 to like basically heal one, it looks like. Next effect is a pay 1 rest brainstorm. Flip 3 cards, 3 plus X cards from the top of your deck and put them into your waiting room for each climax revealed among them. Choose up to 1 character and salvage it. And then let's see, return it to your hand. X is equal to the number of book climaxes in your waiting room. Interesting. You can go 8 book. This is 11 card brainstorm with 8 books in waiting room. Maybe. Seems alright. Is there another blue zero? Oh, there is another blue zero. I just see it now. Oh, it looks like we got some kind of Ricky. Someone read this? Got it. Cool. Oh, it's a Ricky that lets you tri-field immediately. Beautiful. I love it. Seems pretty good. And flavor, apparently, she's a Shadow Ninja master. Like Daryl chat, 8 climaxes in grave. Oh man, 11 card brainstorm with no hits. Oh man. Oh shoot. Hold on. I think. Are we having an issue with the? All right, let's see. Are we having an issue with the audio again? I don't know why. I think this is my router. I need to replace my router. Chat, can you hear it? Can you hear the other people, or is it just me? Can't hear Carmen or Nico. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna reset this really quick.
Might just be YouTube streaming. I swear we always have this issue.
Yeah, maybe we should switch to Twitch. I don't know, but I think it might be my issue with my router or something. I'm not sure. All right, it's reset now. I think so. They should be able to hear you. You guys, can you guys hear us or everyone?
Testing.
Testing.
All right, cool.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right. What's the next?
There should be a level 1 combo in there.
Oh yeah, I found it. Here is a level 1 combo apparently.
Nico, you want to take that one?
Sure. All right, so I guess this. How the hell do you say this?
I don't know. Didn't watch the show.
Merton Naster, Meyerton Nast. I don't know. Whatever that card is. Whatever. When this is placed on the stage from your hand, it gets 1500 power until the end of turn. Climax combo. When this card attacks, if this card gains the following ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. If the card facing this is cost 1 or lower, that card cannot front attack. And then reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, put it into your hand. That's pretty bonkers.
No, she's like freezing you. She's like ice themed. I don't know.
Wait, okay, it's really funny is there's no climax reference even though it's a climax combo.
Yeah. No, more mistakes. I feel like Bushi wrote through these reveals together, and maybe just an hour before the stream may have started.
All right, I assume this is the climax combo for it. The final.
This pants.
Yeah, pants has no text at all, so the pants does nothing.
Well, none of the
this is early beta phase.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Watching like the character art be like this, like fan art that looks really good, and then watching the climax art be like the CGI shots for the show.
Or, they gotta
really
pull you
solid.
back. They gotta pull you back in.
They got
All right,
you.
you guys one last card.
All right.
I think you can take this one, Kit.
All right. Ooh, this looks pretty sick.
I know you were excited about this one.
I was. So this is a 2/2 event called Ice Dust. Wait, is that a reference to something other than ice?
I don't know, something that she does.
I think this should be named Ice Car, personally.
I don't know. I just skimmed the wiki article.
This isn't Blaze Blue cross tag battle set. This is
Soon. This is the start. Next, we're gonna get the Under Night and Birth set.
Oh.
All right. So if you don't have a character with Weiss in the name, this card cannot be played from hand. All right. When this card is played from your hand, your opponent may rest 2 standing characters. If they do not, you may put the top 2 cards of your clock into your waiting room. And then there's a backslash there for some reason, and then put this card into your memory. Seems pretty legit. It's kind of flavorful, right?
She freezes people, I think.
Seems good. You either your opponent doesn't get to tap their back row to play around this, or they end up tapping 1 to 2 cards in their front row to stop you from healing 2 for some reason. Seems legit. I would play this card. All right. I think is that all our reveals? Is that all we got from our Uncle Bushiroad?
Bushiroad only had an hour to throw these together.
I just found this. There is a standby in the set.
Yeah. It also doesn't have any text.
Weird.
So
hopefully they routed that soon.
You need
to clear it.
Okay, real talk though. What are you guys actually expecting from the set? Like RWBY?
I am expecting probably a lot of like name locking. They might do a lot of stuff in like pairs, and then we might also get like a shitty like villain deck as well.
RWBY and Weiss, and then Yang and Blake, if I understand the fandom correctly. Again, like if it wasn't made obvious by these cards Uncle Bushiroad put together. Not exactly an expert on the show. That was Dean's lane. Dean is currently at locals, so I have no insight.
I only know what's ever in cross tag, and even then, my knowledge from cross tag is very limited.
I just know RWBY's English voice it's something.
Something special.
It's something.
Wait, is it? Is it that bad?
Have you ever seen the video? God, what was it called? It's like RWBY and Chie, English voices only, Final Destination.
Oh, hold on, what?
And it's just them screaming, yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
It's called RWBY. What? RWBY and what?
Just search RWBY Chie Final Destination, and
Destination. All right.
You'll get a pretty good video.
Looking at the promo reveals that they put on the supply set reveal thing, it looks like this isn't going to have green at all. Looks like it's going to be red, blue, yellow. RWBY and red, Weiss and Blake and blue, and Yang and yellow. So, no spicy 5th color, I guess. That was something that I talked about with my locals. It would be funny if they put black in as a color. Just because, they already have 3 of the 4 Weiss colors. Might as well make a new one. But, it's probably too much for an English exclusive. They're probably under some sort of strict guidance from Bushiroad Japan to not make anything too crazy. I feel like that's what it feels like with the English exclusives. Like, they very rarely get much wiggle room to do anything interesting. But, they break through sometimes. Meliodas, Reagan were interesting. The Cardcaptor Sakura chain stuff was pretty interesting, too. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'm hopeful. It's a big IP, so I hope they slam dunk it, to be honest.
They've been getting a little bit better on these English exclusives, right? At least making the set, considering starting from basically Batman Ninja all the way up to now, right?
Yeah, SDS is actually very competent. I don't think it's unfortunately I don't think it's anything super remarkable, but it is an extremely competent set. It has all the tools from 0 to 1. It doesn't start to get kind of until 2 and 3. Which is again, I think that the quality of their 0 and 1 will carry them to a point where they'll always do okay, which is if they're having decent games, which is what people feel best about when they're playing Weiss. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Some people like finishers. I don't know. Some of them finishers suck. They never kill anyone.
True. My opponent
So-
usually dies before I even get to use my finisher. It's bullshit.
hmm
Oh man.
But
yeah.
yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty hopeful for RWBY. Maybe it'll be pretty interesting and pretty strong. It would be nice to have like an EN set be like
a meta contender.
well, it's not. I don't want to say meta contender because I would say Adventure Time is a meta contender. Like, and I think a lot of people would consider it a meta contender, no matter what build that you land on. People like know that deck is pretty good, and like SDS, people are going to play it too, so you have to consider it. But I'm talking like a no contest, no argument. Like set comes out and everybody's like, "Oh my god, set's so good, let's go get it!" Like we're gonna play RWBY now. Like I think that would be cool to see, where there's like an actual marked shift in what you would expect to see. Because right now it's like you go to a JP event, people play Kaguya. You're going and Data Live. You're going to an English event, people are playing Kaguya and Data Live. Like it would be cool to see something like very, very different that everyone's latching on to. But we'll see. It would be really nice to see something just really like punch through community perceptions of English originals and be like a really crazy meta threat.
Yeah.
Because like it would be cool. It would be cool to see like the Japanese scene like look at RWBY cards and be like, oh my god, that would be sick. Like how would that work over here? Because it currently only works the other way around. They don't really care about any of those cards. So
it'd be interesting too if like some of these English sets become huge, like defining like metas basically, and it changes like how everything is perceived here, like you're saying, and so forth. Because like so right now, like most of the top players also play Japanese at this point, and they kind of like basically borrow ideas and borrow deck builds from Japan because they're used to playing those decks because they've been out for quite a while. And obviously, like really powerful decks like Slime and stuff are like there's no reason to change them or whatever when they come here. So we have stuff like Kaguya and Slime and like Data Live just like running around, warping the meta to their pleasing basically. So it'd be interesting to see how people react to like an English exclusive actually forcing people to like completely change everything.
yeah, but I'm hopeful. We'll see. They seem to keep doing better and better in terms of like set overall strength. There are some other things they seem to struggle with. Like I know it was weird. You came from Mob and Adventure Time and there were a lot of different builds and a lot of different ways to build it and a lot of interesting concessions and deck building things you could do. And then you come to Seven Deadly Sins and every deck runs like 30 of the exact same cards. Because there's such a marked difference between the cards that are very obviously good and very obviously work with everything else, and then there's all the other absolute garbage that you would never sleeve that doesn't work with anything else and is almost completely wasted space in the set. So like they get better in some ways and then backtrack in other ways. It's really hard to see where they're going. But I don't know. What can you do? We have no insight, and they'll never ever ask the players about for any sort of feedback. So
yeah,
what do you want? They really just seem to crank it out in a safe but effective way is what they're trying to do. They're not trying to rock the boat, but I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe I'm wrong. So
yeah. I mean, this is totally super unlikely, but it'd be really cool if someone from Bushiroad is actually watching this and they like work in that department or like help build cards like on English exclusive sets. It'd be really cool to like sit down and like do an interview and talk about the process and what you guys do. Because like as the player base, we have no idea what you're doing at all. We don't know if it's just like two guys who randomly play Weiss happen to just be like, hey, this seems like a good card, just throw it in the set or whatever, or like, do you guys actually?
There's
do some
definitely
or whatever,
There's definitely someone that's thinking about flavor. Like Adventure Time, I'm gonna be honest, I thought was a fairly flavorless set. I thought that a lot of the ideas of that's flavorful in Adventure Time were a huge stretch to like say that it was flavorful effects and things like that. But like Mob was like the complete other way around. Like almost every card in Mob has a flavorful effect to it, the way cards interact, and that was done really well. The problem with Mob was all the traits and moving pieces and things like that, and the combos weren't enough to pull those pieces together. But like the flavor was there, and with Seven Deadly Sins, you can see the flavor somewhere. Like I know they had a couple articles come out where it's like, oh well, like this, that, the other thing, and like I can see where they're coming from, but it was almost like tracking back towards Adventure Time, where things were like more generally good and less flavorful. Where I think you can strike a balance of flavorful and also good, but it requires like two different people in the same room, and it's someone who is like super flavor focused, who is willing to compromise, and someone who is like super like sort of like mechanically focused, who is willing to compromise, and they got to come together. Because that's always what the JP sets seem like. There always seems like, okay, this could be more flavorful, but it would be bad, so we walked it back and made it better. So it was only a little bit less flavor, but more mechanically good. So maybe they can finally strike that balance, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I think that's kind of it for today, right? We didn't have a really dense like topics to really talk about today, so we were having a little fun with these reveals that that are totally 100% legit, not faked at all. 100% real. You guys have any closing statements or anything you guys want to add on? Anything you want us to discuss before we hop out of here?
Make sure to sign up for the JP tourney.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Let me grab that link. Where is it? Up here. All right. If you guys are interested in our JP tournament, you're allowed to use English cards as long as they exist in Japanese for your deck. This is a purely Japan only or Japanese only tournament. So sorry, no English exclusives this time around. We have a role assignment in our Discord. When you join the tournament, join that. So go to that assign role section and make sure you react to get the role, because we will be using the Discord to contact people about anything, or if there's any issues with like rulings and stuff and we need to get a hold of you, we need you in this Discord. Anything else you guys want to add before we hop off here? All right.
I don't think so.
I guess not. I guess we'll be saying goodbye here. We'll see you guys in the next cast. Later, everyone.
Yeah.
See ya. Yes,